What's up, Juventini? The heat is on and things could turn for Malta and Juventus quickly outside of this international break, which has just begun. And that's because of the news on Koop injury, which we will take a look at together today. Conceição, a suspension he's about to face as well. Things are mounting up. We'll go through that together. Gleison Bremer, his knee surgery has taken place. We're going to take a look at the list of candidates with one big surprise in there who could come in to support Juventus during this time. We also have got a list of attackers with two surprise names on that Juve could turn to as backup for Dusan Vlahovic. I'm Berto. This is the AJC channel dedicated to Juventus. It's October 8th. Let's get to all this news right now. We, of course, are going to kick things off with the injury front and suspension front. As I stated, things could turn and the intensity could ramp up for Thiago Motta real quick outside of this international break. Koop, it is confirmed he has got a cracked rib. Now, what's brutal about this injury is that it is annoying and can linger for quite some time. Right now, there are doubts for Koop in the three matchups coming out of the international break, and they are critical as you have Lazio in league, Stuttgart in Champions League, and then you'll have Inter in the league as well. So three key matchups, and Koop could be missing for all of them. And to pile on top of that for Juventus, we've got Conceição. Conceição will be suspended one match. He will also be gone for Lazio, and he receives a €2,000 ban. This one is extremely frustrating because a little tidbit on this as well is that the referees and the VAR that were working the Cagliari match, okay, so Marinelli and company, could all be facing suspension for that match. And who knows, maybe Juventus is waiting for that outcome before appealing, but I definitely believe they should appeal, especially since that officiating crew has already received a bad review coming out of that game from the officials. So for me, I would definitely be appealing that one and try to get him in there. Going into Lazio without those two key creators, and keep in mind, Nico Gonzalez is still out until the end of this month. You have no backup for Vlahovic. Things get very, very skinny for us in terms of the attack and solutions. So for me, I would definitely be appealing that. But things could get very, very difficult in these three key matchups for Juventus. Keep in mind, we are in international break. We gotta hope absolutely everyone returns and returns in great condition, okay? Especially now with the hurt that we're seeing in attack. Fagioli could be a guy that plays this role for Koop. He is with the Azzurri for international duty. He better come back perfectly fit. That's all I'm going to say. Now, we get to Gleison Bremer. Gleison Bremer, he has undergone his knee surgery. It was a complete success. He underwent his knee surgery in Lyon, opted to go to France. I believe that is also where Giorgio Chiellini went for his. In terms of the solutions Juve could look to get some support at the back end, the usual names: Muremovic, Facundo Gonzalez potentially coming back, or a surprise name of Milan Skriniar coming with half of his salary or a good portion of it being covered by the French club. Milan Skriniar, how do you feel about this one? I am going to tell you the same thing I've been saying for a while. Don't put any money into anybody coming in for support. Bring back Daniele Rugani and bolster your attack if you have to put some money into it, all right? The list of attackers that could be looked on by Giuntoli is as follows: Samu Omororian, Arnaud Calumuendo, Jonathan David, Giacomo Raspadori, and now apparently one that many Juventini have asked for, Lorenzo Luca. from Udinese, who has turned some heads and off to a good start this season, not just personally, but also Udinese up to a good start this season. He is apparently also on that list. We also get a free agent that could potentially be looked at, but this one doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Choupo-Moting, 35-year-old, is a free agent, has turned down bids that are away from Europe because he wants to remain in Europe and he has no plans of retiring. He is listed as one to watch as well, but that one doesn't make sense to me for how Giuntoli has been moving. But you just never know. Sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. I want to know, out of the list defensively, out of the list in attacking, who would you choose to come in support during these times? Hit me in the comments, but also hit me in the comments in general. How nervous are you right now on a scale of 1 to 10 with the injuries mounting up and where we stand on the roster currently? All right, I want to know, because this is going to be a crucial 3-match stretch outside of the international break, and for me, facing it without Koop Miners is bad news. Again, hope nobody else gets injured. But let me know all your thoughts and feelings in the comments, everybody. You know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our AJC army, but let's mix it up. And I'll be back tomorrow, as always, with the latest news update. Till then, fino alla fine, forza Juventus, ciao tutti.